Okay, guys, so I finally sat down to go through some comments and I found a comment to respond to. A great fan gave me a recommendation to go rewatch Eternals and saying that you guys in the internet kind of hated it for no reason. It has got a lot of lore. So what did I do? Rewatched the Eternals. And guys, before I get started, please like, comment, follow, and share this page with somebody. Why don't you? My first thoughts on a rewatch, honestly, I like it more. I think when I first saw this in theaters, I didn't have my full attention because of the time. So on my first rewatch, I do have to say I like it more than the first time. Now I'm gonna run through positives. Stay with me. I do love the cast. I think the cast is great. The action, the mythology, like my man said, there's a lot of lore in here, a lot of comic book lore that they are throwing at you in this film that is really gonna be brought up again if you're paying to What If Season 3 currently. I do think this is a dope, fun introduction for the Eternals to get introduced. I think honestly, everyone has a standout moment. That's a positive that I do appreciate because it is a jackload of characters. I honestly would have been okay with having a whole series though, with just following Athena, honestly, or a series following my girl, the little speedster over here. Now, I have to be honest, I see some of the divide of this film. The first strike for me is the first time I saw this film, I fell asleep. The 2.5 hour, 2 hours and 38 minutes is a big issue, even on the rewatch. Like, I just feel like over 7, 8 people in a film for 2.5 hours, there's a problem. I think a lot of the Eternals things that we're introducing was perfect, but I think there was a point where we're doing Eternals and Deviants, and it's just too much muddiness in the water. Not to mention, y'all drag out Icarus's whole motive of the story. I just feel like it could have been way much more faster, even with showing us that he's the backstabber of the movie. Not to mention, this love in the comic books is a big deal. Like Icarus and his girl is a big deal in the comic books, where I do believe if this was a two-parter film, I'm open to, if there was a second part two to the Eternals, then this love would even be more like built up on big screen. Nonetheless, I am open to saying other things. This came out during the pandemic, or after like a world pandemic of 2021. Some states were still locked down. People's minds weren't elsewhere. So I think this also got the ripple effect of a lot of other Marvel projects. You let me know in the comments of bad timing, in my opinion. But honestly, don't get me wrong. I would love to see these characters again. Because honestly, I personally feel like this is one of Marvel's best casted movies, hands down. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Is this one of your favorite Marvel movies? Can you rewatch this? And are you tying some of this to What If Season 3 currently while watching?